Well, in the last episode, you guys saw me polish off 99 thieving and 99 fire making. Now, you guys are probably wondering what's the next skill. Well, if you've been looking at the screen for the first 5 seconds of this video, you already have figured it out. The next thing I want to work on is getting 99 fishing. Now, this one's going to be a much slower grind, and I really don't expect to be able to get it all in one video. But there's a couple other things I want to work on the side, and once I get to a certain fishing level, I do think I'm going to switch over to doing karambwans, because I want to also bank 99 cooking, and I might as well have tons of food for future PVMing in case I need it. Before I get too deep into that though, I'm also going to be working on finishing off all of these magic longbows. I shouldn't say finishing off because we've barely started. I want to make the vast majority, I'll probably save like 100 magic logs because I know I'll get more from PVMing again. But I want to make the vast majority of these into magic longbows, like I mentioned in the last video, to help give me not only a little bit of capital, but also just a little bit of a push. And hopefully I should be able to get 90 fletching from this. I'm pretty sure I will, maybe even 91. And that'll definitely just save me money for making broad arrows down the line. First level coming in, that is 89 fletching. I should definitely be able to get 90. I don't think I'm gonna get 91, but I'm definitely gonna get 90 at least. And there we go, that is 90 fletching. Pretty happy with this actually, because this now means that I can chop up, well, I can make dragon arrows too, that's kind of nice. I can chop up redwood logs into arrow shafts, I think. Let me actually just test that really quick. And the reason this is kind of relevant is because redwoods are super AFK, but I like to bank them. Yeah, I can, it's awesome. So instead of having to take them to the bank, I can just make arrow shafts out of them, and that's going to save time later, because I'm probably going to need a bunch of arrow shafts to finish off 99 fletching. That works out quite well. Honestly, I don't know of a single reason why I would need any magic logs, but in case I do, I'm just going to leave myself a few. And now we're going to head over to the Woodcutting Guild and just start chopping some redwoods and making arrow shafts like I mentioned before. Oh! I guess all that Wintertod in the last episode probably got me really close to this level already, because I chopped like one inventory and here we are. 94 woodcutting. Cool, I'll take the free toad level. We are now 90 levels away from maxing, and apparently we also passed 300 million total XP, and I didn't even notice. Back at it again with the morning tree runs. I'm out of magic trees now, but I've been trying to get in 2 tree runs a day, just because apparently these grow fast enough for me to do that. So, won't have to do it for too much longer, because that's 98 farming. 99 is going to actually be incredibly useful, so I really want to get that before I plant all my snapdragons. Should only be like maybe another 5 or 6 days, probably. Maybe a week. Well, there is 95 woodcutting. So in case you guys are wondering why I'm here after mentioning that I wanted to work on fishing, it's because I actually am working on the Clue Scroll series on my main, and usually I like to be multitasking while I'm doing it. Fishing isn't quite AFK enough because I have to drop the fish constantly, so redwoods are a pretty nice thing to be able to do. Well, I finally got back to fishing, and then I actually remembered something. You can probably tell by my character that I'm wearing Graceful right now, and not Angler. I know that sounds kind of crazy to a lot of people because I'm like almost 2200 total and I don't have Angler yet, but it's technically not efficient to get, which is why I never bothered early on, and originally I didn't intend on really grinding masters or anything in this account, but since it's needed for a master clue, I think I'm going to go ahead and get it now. Hopefully it doesn't take me as long as it did on other accounts, but if I get it now, I'll at least actually get some use out of the bonus XP. I've noticed there's a lot of downtime during this minigame, so I think I'm actually going to go ahead and grab some alks. I was originally going to do them while doing agility, but since that lowers your XP per hour, I might as well do it here since I'm quite literally standing still most of the time. Okay, it appears you cannot alk while you are here. Maybe you can fletch, though. Okay, you can fletch, so I guess I'll probably get a little bit of this done if I don't feel like working on my clue stuff on the side. Maybe I truly do have the luck of the sea on this account. I got this one, I think this is like my 5th or 6th run, so it's a pretty good start. Maybe it won't take me 10 hours. Maybe I won't have 99 fletching by the end of this grind. Who knows? Man, we have been here so long that I've actually gotten a whole I'm kidding, I haven't gotten the whole fishing level here. But that is 93 fishing at the fishing trawler. Very unorthodox place. I'm about 15 to 20 games in now, still with only the top, so it's looking like this account's going to be unlucky on the angler outfit too. So, as is tradition, I'm out here doing some raids with the boys. Some 3+4s. Would you look at that? It's a purple light. KC 1223, item number 53, meaning I am now officially dry on the omelet. If that doesn't give you guys some perspective on how long I've been here, I really don't know what will. I see a purple light. I know what this is. You guys probably can guess what this is based on the tone in my voice. Oh, look at that. It's another freaking arcane prayer scroll. Woo! Okay, so apparently doing these clue scrolls is taking me a little bit longer than I thought it would be. Because that's another woodcutting level. Level 96. I'm gonna miss redwoods when I'm done with them because these are so nice and AFK. Okay, this is like 5 minutes after getting the woodcutting level. I've been keeping up on these birdhouse runs. Pretty much the entirety of 92 to 93, I think I've done exclusively at birdhouses. That's pretty fantastic. I probably should have clicked it to see if I get anything at 93. I think I can barehand dragon implings now. Yeah, so that's kind of useful. In case I just happen to see dragon impling roaming around, they do have some useful stuff, you know, like dart tips and dragon bones that I'd like for prayer. So, you know, kind of a nice level. Well, certainly not my best kill time in the world, but that is 100 Hespori KC. As we approach 99 farming, honestly, it might be the last Hespori I kill for a decently long time. So, I don't know. I'm probably going to hit 99 tomorrow. Very, very nice. Probably about 20 games in so far, and we got our second piece of Angler. I think it's 1 in 8, so not particularly lucky, but so far still better than my previous accounts. Not bad. Only a couple games after the last one, we got ourselves Angler legs. So we just need the hat now, and we're pretty much back on drop rate. Not too bad.
Alright, come on, purple light, please.
Arcane press roll.
Purple.
Oh, twisted buckler for this.
Oh.
Let's go.
Gitson probably wanted the suspense there. Shelby just screams it out.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't.
You know, at this point, it's pretty much just a weekly occurrence because I've been doing so much skilling. Let's go ahead and check the health on this palm tree, and bam, would you look at that, 99 farming. Now this one is actually particularly useful, and I'm pretty sure, oh no, never mind, I have to get it in Drainer. I thought I could buy it here. It's a good one. I'll tell you why as I buy it. So while it might not sound super strong to some people, yo, this man is stuck with the pigs. The usefulness of the farming cape is that it actually gives you a 5% increased yield when harvesting herbs. Now, that doesn't sound insane, but it's actually really helpful when you have to farm up tons and tons of herbs all at once. So let's take a look at that bad boy. Beautiful. Even though everybody has already seen every skill cape emote, I don't buy them all the time, so let's go ahead and just plant ourselves a little flower, I'm pretty sure. So, this one's really nice. I'm super happy to have it. I'm going to go do consistent herb runs now, and I can kind of lay off the morning tree and fruit tree runs. So, I'll probably attach a few herb runs a day on top of the birdhouse runs I've been doing. Yo, would you look at that? We got the old boot. No, I'm for real. We got the angler hat. That is the entire angler set done. This actually wasn't too bad. It only took me like 5 hours this time, maybe 6, which is... I know that still sounds bad. That is way better than it's ever been on any other account for me, so I'm super happy about that. Now we can finally get to some fishing. But first, some scaled rates. Breaking it, honestly, a little bit of a team dry streak here. That is KC 1239. Gitson got himself a Dexter's Prayer Scroll, so a nice little, I don't know, probably like a 10 mil split or something. Because as you guys, 64 Renar Weeds. As you guys know, 3 plus 4s, they give us a lot of points. Hopefully we can see some more drops because we are quite a bit below the amount we should be seeing. Check it out, 94 fishing. This is honestly not that bad. I know I could tick manip to get like way better XP, but I'm kind of just chilling with the AFK life for a little bit right now, you know, kind of just relaxing. Really not a whole lot of in between here, but there is 95 fishing. I'm actually going to be getting 2 more levels doing barb fishing, and then after that I'm going to be moving over to Karambwan so I can start working on banking at 99 cooking, because I don't think I have that banked unless I do wines. And I really don't want to do wines, so I guess we'll keep working at it. It's quite a ways to go, but at least this is pretty AFK. I've already seen it. You guys already know what this is about to be. 1246 KC. got myself another drop. Actually, you know, you guys might be surprised. It's not an arcane, it's actually a dex this time. So, you know what, that's... You know, it's dex, it's not bad. I'm really not mad at that. This is our first drop officially past the drop rate of the omelet. We are officially dry on the omelet. Let's go ahead and see how many dexes that is, because I've actually lost count at this point. I think that's item... Yeah, it's item 54, I believe. And that is my 15th dex. Hell yeah, dude. I've been entertaining the idea of Sara God Wars more and more since last week, because the more drops I get from raids that aren't, you know, the T-bow, and the more time I'm spending there, you know, the more I'm entertaining the idea of just getting the ACB and getting the SGS and just grinding out the Inferno that way. I'm not really sure yet, but I'm gonna be here a bit more. 1,250. Got ourselves another purple. I gotta say, it's one of the reasons I love doing scaled raids so much, is we see just so many of these things, and it's just glorious. I'm gonna potentially be getting a thumbnail here. Don't judge that. But it's pretty nice to see drops like this all the time. But then it's also very dissatisfying knowing the result. All right, let's just walk right up. Everyone's left. I feel like it's not gonna be amazing. It's another dex. They didn't even wait for their splits. They both just logged out. That's how used to seeing dexes we are. I mean, like I said last time, you know what? It is better than arcanes. 1,250 KC. Item number 55. I think this is only like just a handful of KC after the last drop, so at least I'm coming back up to the rate that I should be on items now. I believe I'm at a total of 52 to 53 million points, which is about 1.5 times the rate of a twisted bow now. And I think we have the items to reflect that pretty accurately at this point, actually. To people who want to see it, this is how the log is actually looking right now. I might do a few more raids this week, just because I've been slacking a little bit, but since the scaled raids are so many points, like I said, I think in the last video, or maybe a couple of videos ago, my KC is going to be going up a lot more slowly, but as you can probably tell, the drops are still coming in fairly frequently. So 55 items in the points that I have is, I think, only 1 or 2 shy of the amount of items that I should technically have. So I'm pretty happy with that. I mean, we're at least coming back up to the drop rate on purples overall, so that's something. Sending a few more of those scaled raids, I remembered that I'm actually incredibly low on prayer potions, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. The glory of those types of raids is that you don't have to use super restores most of the time, since you don't really have to use brews. So I can use regular prayer potions, which are much easier to get, as shown by my stack of 3,000 Renar weeds, but I'm actually going to have to go make these into prayer potions now. So I'm going to clean these off, and we're just going to blow through them and make them all. Figured I'd get out some of my other potions too while we're here, and just kind of see how this is looking. And oh my god, that is just, oh, that is beautiful. Nearly 2,000. Actually, I have some in the bank still, so I actually think we are gonna pass the number. 2,500 Fordos prayer potions. That is beautiful. That is just a beautiful sight. I wish they were super restores, but you know, like I said, advantages of scaled raids, man, they are definitely much more worth it than solos for me. If nothing else, just for the supply save. Now, I know I mentioned at the start of this episode that I probably wasn't going to get all the way to 99. I'm going to stick with that statement, but I want to at least get to 97. I have put in a lot of hours fishing in this video, and there's 96. We're getting there, man. We're definitely getting there. You see, the problem with doing a Sara trip first thing in the morning is, if you take a look at my inventory, you'll notice I forgot range potions. I'm sticking it out. I mean, even if it's only like a 6 or 7 kill trip, I'm still gonna do it. You know, the boss actually dropped me so many restores and brews that I managed to stay here for a long time, despite the kills being kind of slow. So, yeah, I still got like 15 kills or something, man. That wasn't really bad at all. I mean, I'm gonna try and remember my range spots next time, obviously, but it really wasn't that bad. Well, it's not like a relevant drop, but it's an elite clue sneaking in there, so I guess we'll do that. Hey, there is 100 KC. I know that's not a lot yet, but you know, it's a start. I'm really hoping that this account doesn't end up as dry as, honestly, I say this a lot, but I hope it doesn't end up as dry as my regular iron, because my regular iron, I'm pretty sure it was like 1300 KC before I got either an ACB or a Sara Hilt, and that was just not a pleasant experience. And considering how dry we are on the T-bow, you know, you gotta hope that it comes back somewhere else, right? Sara Goddard's wouldn't be a horrible place for that. Ah, Magic Seed, man. I don't remember the exact drop rate. I'll probably put it on the screen or something, but I know that the Magic Seed is pretty rare. That's a little unfortunate. Alright, another Dragonstone. We take those. On quite possibly, like, the worst raid of all time for... We were doing 2+3s for this one. 1,255 KC now, and Gitsin pulled himself a Dexter's Prayer Scroll after dying on Ulm, actually. He doesn't need it, I don't need it, so it doesn't really matter who it goes to, but that's pretty funny, man. I don't know, I mean, I guess I'll take it. He still probably had like 30,000 points or something, so it's still like a good chunk of points, but scuffed equals stuff, I guess, reigns supreme. I decided I wanted to send a few solos just because I haven't in a while. A little rusty, admittedly, but you know, we got a purple and a solo, which is awesome. It's definitely more exciting getting one in a solo than it is in a team, just because, okay, my HP being this low just makes me really uncomfortable. Just because I know that whatever it is, it's mine. Not that I'm really worried about splitting, because I also get splits, so that's alright. But, you know, we know the drill. We're gonna walk up to this chest. We're gonna get our hopes up that it's gonna be something amazing. And maybe this time, it will be. Maybe. The dream. Please. I don't know if I'm laughing or crying. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm done. I'm done. I think I'm done this week. Well, you know, after the arcane, I decided to just cool down a little bit and finish off the fishing level I wanted to get for this video, which is 97. The rest of the way to 99, I am going to be doing Karambwans because it'll help me bank some food and it'll also get me 99 cooking, like, guaranteed. I'm probably pretty close regardless, but, you know, I want to have it definitively, and it shouldn't be too bad to do with POHing it. So, we, like, really pushed this one. As you can probably tell, this was a 3+8. And 73,000 points. That's insane. 73,000 points in 51 minutes. I'm so happy with that. That is so cool. We might try some of these like mega 3-mans more often. I'm not really sure. Well, I think that's all I have for you guys in this video. This was about 150 hours, I think maybe even upwards of 200 hours of content. So if you liked it, I'd really appreciate if you could drop a like. The next video is going to be a massive one as well in terms of time spent. But, you know, we're still grinding for the T-bow. I'll be honest, I'm losing a little bit of steam. You saw me get a bunch of drops this video, and we are like 1.5, 1.6 times the drop rate, which in perspective isn't that crazy, but I've been here for, I think, 900 to 1,000 hours now, and I'm not sure how much more motivation I have for it. But I appreciate you guys for all the support you've shown on these videos, especially for those of you guys who are coming out and hanging out in the live streams. So keep an eye out for those. If you want to know when I'm going to be streaming, make sure you are in my Discord and follow me on Twitter. Both of those things are linked down below. Thank you so much for all the support, guys. Yeah, like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. Jump in the CC, and I will see you guys all next week.
Baby, but you